Alrighty guys, welcome back to a brand new video. So today we are doing a 10-year 2010 Indiana Pacers rebuild. So yeah, we're rebuilding the Indiana Pacers in 2010 for 10 years straight. So this rebuild will be done in the year of 2010. So not 2010, 2020 obviously. So yeah, so what I did is I went ahead and downloaded, the right draft classes. Um because 2K draft classes suck. They just have some random guy like up here, like around the Kawhi Leonard level. Like they just have this random CPU generated guy getting drafted in the top five. I don't know why. So I'm downloading now. These users draft classes, they might be a little bit better. Just 2K draft classes suck. So like I said. Here we go. So the reason why I want to do this is because I wanted to rebuild the Pacers around Paul George for 10 years straight. You know how easy it will be right now. He's a rookie. So this should be really fun. Fun one. I'm gonna try to build the best team around Paul George for 10 years straight. That's why I wouldn't mind missing the playoffs this year. This team is good, but it's not really that good. So I wouldn't mind missing the playoffs this year and getting like a high draft pick to maybe add somebody. We have a 2011 draft pick, so I mean, drafting a guy like Kawhi Leonard, Jimmy Butler, Kyrie Irving, Klay Thompson, Kemba Walker wouldn't be bad. At least one of those guys to pair with obviously Paul George for the rest of his career. Imagine getting Kawhi Leonard. Obviously, the Pacers had him one time. They traded him for a dumb reason. I have no clue why. But imagine getting Kawhi Leonard on this team. That would be crazy. But like I said, let's start the 10-year rebuild. So I haven't done one of these in a while. I haven't done a historical one in a while. But here's the rotation. We got Darren Collison, Brandon Rush, Paul George, Danny Granger, Roy Hibbert, Mike Dunleavy, Tyler, T.J. Ford, James Posey, and Jeff Foster. But I don't know if these guys then are real players. I know Mike Dunleavy is, and probably Tyler, and T.J. Ford probably. I don't know who James Posey is, sadly, or he is a real player. Never mind, but. All right. I will see you guys at the end of this season, and we can see how Paul George does his first year in the NBA. At the end of this season, we got MVP going to LeBron James, Rookie of the Year going to Blake Griffin, Sixth Man going to Manu Ginobili on the Spurs, Defensive Player going to Dwight Howard, Most Improved going to Gortat. Honestly, I don't know, but Coach of the Year going to George Karl, and then Executive going to Jacob Park. So yeah, will be first team. I don't see Paul George making it. Probably not his first year. Obviously, Kobe Bryant is still here. Next, I kind of want to do a LA Lakers 10-year rebuild. As you can see in 2010, that would be really fun. So that's probably what I'm gonna do after this. But do we get like Paul George making an all rookie first team? We made all rookie second team. You can see his stats in a second. But let's head straight into the playoffs. So we actually came close to making it. We weren't quite there. We're the eighth seed. So I mean, are we? I don't think we're in it. No, we're not in it. Or actually, we are. We're the eighth seed. So I would have loved being like the ninth seed and like getting this guy in the draft. But that sucks. We couldn't get that. Maybe we can trade him. We can trade like Danny Granger for something. But we'll definitely see. So we got Chicago around one. We're probably gonna lose here by the Bulls, which I expect to happen. So we're gonna lose by Chicago Bulls. So I would have really missed the playoffs this year. Maybe get a chance of getting Kawhi Leonard, but it sucks. It doesn't matter too much. But Russell Westbrook is your Finals MVP in the Thunder. We got Shaquille O'Neal, Dwayne Howard, Jason Kidd, Kurt Thomas, Joey Stackhouse, Theo, and then we got Grant Hill. They're all retiring. I don't see any Pacers players retiring, so it really shouldn't matter for me too much. Historical changes. We got luxury tax. We got the Wizards rebranding and the Knicks rebranding. So that's just it heads straight to the draft lottery. So sadly, we're not gonna have a lottery pick in the draft, which sucks. Like I said, but we're still gonna have a pick, which that doesn't suck. So we're gonna actually have pick 15. So honestly, it wouldn't be a bad idea trading up in the draft. So let's see who is our mock draft. So we're projected to go ahead and take Reggie Jackson, or no, we're projected to take Herb Poole. Once again, another CPU generated guy, but at this point, dude, that's what it's gonna have to be in 2010. So obviously, I'm not taking him. Um, but honestly, I am looking to trade because I really don't want any of these guys to pair with for the future. Jimmy Butler. I'm pretty sure Jimmy Butler's in this draft, right? Butler is pretty sure to go number two. Obviously, I'd expect it. So. But honestly, I wouldn't mind trading up in the draft. We have pick 15. We have some assets. I mean, we have like pretty sure we have like Danny Granger. Obviously, I'm not trading Paul George, but we have assets, dude. We have some assets, so I'm actually gonna look into trading up in the draft. Maybe get someone a little bit better. I'm gonna see if I can get pick two from the Charlotte Bobcats. I know It's pretty high, but I want to get a guy here to pair with Paul George. So let's see what they say to this. And they agree. So we're getting picked to an NBA draft just like that. Trade 2 first-round picks, Danny Granger, and we are getting pick 2. So who do we want to get with pick 2? To be honest, I have no clue. But if Kawhi follows us, like I said, that's really the scenario here. And pairing Paul George next to Klay Thompson, like there's a lot of options. I'm really excited about that. But Frank Vogel right now is the head coach. I have no clue if he was the head coach at that time. But I'm gonna fill out the staff, and then I will see you guys in the draft, obviously, with who we're gonna pick. There's a lot of options. So we're on draft night. Let's see who we're gonna take here with number 2. So pick number 1, we got Kawhi Leonard going to the Kings, which sucks, but it's fine. We got Jimmy Butler available. We got Kyrie Irving still here. We got Klay Thompson, so he would be the best fit. Obviously pairing Kawhi and Jimmy Butler seems kind of crazy, but 28 points per game, 8 rebounds, 6.5 assists. That looks pretty good. Ceiling David, we all know what Jimmy Butler is, right? Kyrie Irving, 30 points per game, 10 assists, 46%. Looks like the best player here, but we do really need a point guard. Let's see. So we got like Darren Collison, which I don't know. He's probably not going to develop as much as if we get Kyrie Irving and Paul George for the future. We don't really need a forward. We have like Tyler, Roy Hibbert. So like I said, the guard is the approach here. So if we can get a guard to pair with him, so I lean towards Jimmy Butler, Klay Thompson, or Kyrie Irving. There's Kemba Walker and Isaiah Thomas here, but they kind of fell off at the end of their career. I think we all know that. So to be honest, I think I think Kyrie Irving seems like the best get, to be honest with you. So Kyrie, I never took him before as well. So Kyrie, obviously we can get Klay Thompson, really good shooter, but Kyrie is 19. He is the youngest, and he would make the most sense. So I'm gonna take Kyrie Irving, even though we do have a point guard. I'm gonna take Kyrie Irving with the number 2 overall pick. He seems like the best player here, so I'm gonna take Kyrie. We have a second round pick, and I don't see anybody that's really real. I'm gonna keep looking just in case, and no real players, which sucks. So to be honest, I'll just take this guy. Probably won't keep him though, so that'll be my draft. So welcome to the team, Kyrie Irving, and then Mel. I'm probably gonna decline you, but Kyrie Irving is our new starting point guard for the future. We don't have Darren Collison, like I said, he is 23. Maybe we didn't have to give up on him too fast, but we could probably move him to the 2. I mean, he is 6'1", but Kyrie just seems like the best player to get at that position. We did need a shooting guard, so maybe we could have taken Jimmy Butler, but I don't know. Roy Hibbert, Darren Collison, Tyler, and then Brandon Roy. I'm gonna accept Brandon Rush, not Brandon Roy. Qualifying offers, Solomon Jones. I'm not gonna extend that. Then heading into free agency, we have Jeff Foster. I'm not gonna bring that. So we have Darren Collison, Kyrie Irving. We have Brandon Roy. We have Paul George. We got Jones there. We got James Posey. We got Tim. We got Tyler, and we got Roy Hibbert. So really, we just need depth, to be honest with you. So I would love to get a starting shooting guard. With Paul George going to move him to the 2, he would. So I'm not going to move him there yet. Probably later in his career. So we actually have cap space. So what do we need? We could use a backup center. We could use some backup forward as well. But to be honest, I'm probably just going to sign depth here. So you can sign J.R. Smith, sign Nick Young, sign Jamal Crawford. So we have money for like the best player, right? So we can don't want to offer Shaq Carmelo Anthony right now if you want to. We can already start the dynasty if you wanted to. So you can do that. But I just don't want to move Paul George to the 2 at the moment. So he don't really fit. J.R. Smith seems like the best guy to get right now, right? He might be. So or we just go for depth, to be honest. I might just go the depth approach because that's really what we need at this point. So, backup 5s, we have Thaddeus Young, we have Jeff Green, power forwards. So backup 5s, we have Greg Oden, which we all know he's a bust, so we can give him an offer sheet. But he is 23 years old. Just came off Virginia 11 and 13, so him as a backup center wouldn't be bad. Zach Randolph, Thaddeus Young, Jeff Green. We got Wilson Chandler, but we don't really need a small forward. We can re-sign Mike Dunleavy for $4 million, which I might do, but we just have like Jones. So honestly, sign a starting shooting guard first of all. So Jamal Crawford, Vince Carter, Shannon Brown, OJ Mayo, Tracy McGrady. I don't want to spend too much money yet, but getting J.R. Smith the pair wouldn't be too bad. Nick Young this year. I am gonna actually go ahead and sign. I'm gonna sign Nick Young. I'm gonna sign Nick Young to be our guy. Now Vince Carter was there. He would be a really good shooting guard, kind of compliment Klay Thompson. Do you want to sign J.R. Smith for Nick Young? Nick Young is 26. So, 25. No, I'm going to sign J.R. Smith. He seems like the best player, so I'm going to sign J.R. Smith here. J.R. Smith, I'm not going to sign Nick Young. I'm going to sign J.R. Smith. So, J.R. Smith will be our new starting two guard for now. So, we'll do that. We can have Brandon Roy. So, I don't know if we're contenders just yet, but we can sign some depth. So, Thaddeus Young, Jeff Green, 15 points. I am going to sign Thaddeus Young here to a 3-year deal. So we can do that, and then we can sign a backup center, so Thaddeus Young. So backup centers available. Really have no option. So that sucks. So, I mean, if we can move Kwame Brown, maybe move him to center, that wouldn't be the most terrible option in the world. So I'll do that. I'll move Kwame Brown to the center position, and then he actually stayed the same. So we'll do that. 6'11" center off the bench. He's pretty good. And then, yeah, I think we put together a pretty good team. It's like that. We got our duo that featured in Kyrie and Paul George. How good is that? I have no clue, but for now, I'm loving it. So, Kwame Brown is up, Brandon Rush is up. We got Jones going down. So, I don't know if we consider ourselves contenders just yet, but obviously the rebuild's going really good. So, sadly, I'm not drafting 2K's 2012 draft class. I wish it was good, so it'll just be a one-click thing. But I'm gonna download the 2012 draft class. Then I will see you guys in the rotation. Irritation is Kyrie Irving, J.R. Smith, Paul George, Thaddeus Young, Roy Hibbert, Darren Collison, Tyler, Kwame Brown, Brandon Rush, and then that's the rotation. So honestly, this bench isn't bad. The starting five isn't bad. So honestly, with this a little bit of years, we should be able to win the championship. I don't know about this year, but we'll see. Kevin Durant is your MVP. Ricky, you're going to Kyrie Irving. He averaged 22. 6 assists, shooting 40% from the field, 80% from free there. There's 30% from three. So the future is so bright, man. Scott Brooks, obviously, they won 75 games. So you just can't stop them sometimes. Most improved going to Paul George is great. So we ended up making the playoffs this year as the 4th seed. So I've been rebuilding the East team in a while, so that's amazing. But you have 22 from Kyrie Irving, 17.5 from Paul George, 17 from J.R. Smith, 13, 10 from Roy Hibbert, 10 from Darren Collison off the bench. We had 10 from Thaddeus Young and 10.5 from Tyler. But we were really good, which is amazing. So can we win a championship this first year? I have no clue, but not rushing anything. We have about 9 more years left to do this. So we are gonna go ahead and. Okay, we're gonna come back from 3-1. Which hopefully the Lakers can do that. But now we have the Bulls. So Derrick Rose, Ronnie Brewer, Luol Deng, Carlos Boozer, Joakim Noah, C.J. Watson. So Derrick Rose, he's just a stud in this game. It's gonna be hard. Can we beat the Bulls though? And we are gonna go and beat them in 6. So we might be going to the finals our first year. And we got the Wizards, so they have a young 21-year-old John Wall. They have Nick Young. I could have brought him in 20 points per game. Maybe could have been the better, but we got Marcus Morris, starting small forward. I think this team is beatable. Don't get me wrong, John Wall and Nick Young is kind of good, but I think this team is beatable. They were the 7th seed. We're going to beat them in 6 to play Oklahoma City in the finals. So, bro, one of the finals our first year to match up with the Thunder. So the Thunder... They're just pretty good in 2K. I'm going to say that. Russell Westbrook in his prime. James Harden's 87 overall, but he'll get there eventually. So if he doesn't win a championship now, you don't have to worry about the Thunder. That would be great. Game 1, we're going to take Game 2. They ended up Game 3. They take the 2-1 lead. They take the 3-1 lead. And we force a Game 7. Forcing Game 7 would be huge, dude. Huge. I am going to run an AM rotation, but if we can force a Game 7, that would be huge, dude. It's in Indiana, so hopefully we can force a Game 7. So it's a really close game. Let's not lose this, and we are gonna go ahead and win it, 104-107. So we're going to win Game 7 with the Thunder, dude. Oh my, bro. I didn't expect this to be this good so fast, but it looks like we're ready. So I should be somebody contender here instead of obviously not. So all right, here we go. Game 7 in Oklahoma City. We have the lead heading into the first quarter. If we could just keep pushing them, we are gonna have the lead. Come on, we gotta win this game, dude. Okay, 97-102. Let's not come away to the game here. Let's please win it. Come on. 124-136. That hurts, bro. That hurts. Okay, so looks like we're keeping the core the exact same because obviously this team is ready, but Thunder we pushed them to 7, so I'm honestly not even mad about this loss. I am, but the future is bright. That's all I'm saying. So historical changes. We got Charlotte and the Brooklyn Nets, or the Nets, or Brooklyn rebranding to the Nets probably. So, in the draft lottery, probably not gonna have a lottery pick. We are gonna go ahead and have the I don't really see us. We're gonna have. Do we have a pick in this draft? We're gonna have pick 28. So probably not gonna get anything too crazy with pick 28, which I'm not mad at. So we're gonna have to re-sign Paul. Actually, no, we should have one more. He should have a couple more options left. What about Kyrie Irving? He's obviously gonna have. He's still obviously on his rookie contract. So I feel like running it back is the best option, but getting even more depth would be great. So Frank Vogel, I'm gonna keep you as a head coach. Obviously, you're not doing too great with the Suns right now because they're about to get swept. I'm recording this video. They're down 3-0 right now, so I don't know what's going to happen. I don't think. I mean, the Timberwolves are really good, so they could sweep them, but we'll see. So, obviously, I'm just going to go ahead and hop into the draft field. Pick 28. We are going to select. Honestly, yeah, of course, we don't. Of course, I can't find a real player, so. Draft summary. So Bradley Beal went 1, Anthony Davis went 2, Damian Lillard went 3, Andre Drummond. So of course every single real player is off the board, dude. Of course, man. They couldn't say at least one. But JT, Tyson, Taylor, honestly, I'm just not too concerned about this dude. I'm gonna decline him anyway. Didn't play options. We have Paul George. I'm gonna accept. Collison, Tyler. I'm gonna accept. JT Jones or Jones is gonna accept, as well as Diop. So qualifying offers, we have Roy Hibbert and Brandon Rush. So I probably am gonna re-sign Roy Hibbert, but there's a lot of options to go after. We can sign George Hill if we want to, but we don't really need him. We have Darren Collison and Kyrie Irving. I would say we need some forwards off the bench, definitely. So sadly the options aren't the best. So Michael Beasley is here, 81, so 18 points per game off the bench wouldn't be bad. I'm gonna sign Michael Beasley to be our 81 overall off the bench. It's gonna make me renounce Roy Hibbert, isn't it? Never mind, I cannot do that sadly. So dang, it's gonna seriously make me renounce Roy Hibbert if I do this. It's not even letting me re-sign him though. That's the thing. So I mean, can we offer him this? Is he gonna sign that? Yes, he is. So it sucks paying him that much money, but obviously it's not gonna be the long-term guy. But I'm gonna try to offer Michael Beasley a little less money, see what he says to that, and then Roy Hibbert is gonna sign. Michael Beasley is going to Minnesota, so that sucks. We couldn't get him, but Roy Hibbert, I guess, will come back to the team. Kind of, so my chance of getting more depth, but I can't sign Lindro here, so we'll do that, and then Barbosa, and then we can sign. Dang, I would have loved my Beasley. He would have been a great bench piece. So not gonna lie, we could make a trade, that's what I'm probably gonna do. I'm gonna make a trade for something. I don't know what's gonna be available. I'm gonna try to make a trade. I'm actually gonna do this trade with the Portland Trailblazers. So basically, they're getting Jones, Diop, first round pick, and Roy Hibbert. So, but we are getting Nick Batum and Greg Oden in return. So basically, Greg Oden, he can be like the starting center. So we're basically trading Roy Hibbert and a first for Nick Batum and Greg Oden. So like a 2-for-1 type of deal here. So we're actually going to go to the trade. We get Nick Batum off the bench. We get a depth piece. So that's amazing. And then we can also have Kwame Brown and Greg Oden. So honestly, I feel amazing about that. So we have our 4 rotations set for next season. So yeah, Paul George going up. We got Kyrie Irving going up. J.R. Smith is going down, so that's why he's probably not going to be the long-term 2 guard. But obviously things are looking great. So we really have nobody signed other than our depth, but it's fun. Other than our rotation, I meant to say. But 2K draft class stuck once again, so I'm not downloading that. I'll see you guys in the rotation. Rotation is Kyrie Irving, J.R. Smith, Paul George, Thaddeus Young, Greg Oden, Nick Batum, Darren Collison, Tyler, and then we can get Barbosa in the rotation. So we'll do that, and then I will see you guys at the end of the season. Like I said, next year I'm kind of going to be the most aggressive I've been all video. I know we've been only doing this for like 2, maybe 3 years, but I'm going to be aggressive to add a 3rd star next to Kyrie Irving and Paul George. I'm just going to be a lot more aggressive, but hopefully this year they can get the same treatment. We'll see, though. At the end of the season, we finished off as the #1 seed. So just like that, man, just took a couple years. Now I turned the team into a legitimate contender. So 25 from Kyrie, 16 from J.R. Smith, 16 from Paul George, 12 from Batum, 12 from Young, 11 from Derek Collison. We had 9 and 12 from Greg Oden. So about the same production. So we didn't get worse. We actually got pretty better with the trade. So I love that. I love that addition of Batum. I love the addition of everybody we got. We got Milwaukee, so Brandon, they do not have Giannis right now. Remember that. They did add Nikola Vucevic, so we're going to sweep them. They play Chicago, so really the threats from this video will be the Miami Heat. They're still really good, don't get me wrong. The Chicago Bulls and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Those are the three teams that are probably going to go to war this entire video. And us, obviously. We're going to beat this team in 6 to play the Orlando Magic, so that's a team. Okay, so they have Jeremy Lin starting point guard. JJ Redick, Vince Carter. So honestly, we shouldn't lose to a team. I mean, JJ Redick is good, but Vince Carter is obviously not the same player he once was in the 19s. I just don't see losing. Dwight Howard is good enough, but game 1, we're going to take game 2, we're going to take game 3, they're going to take game 4, we're going to take in game 5. We're going to beat them 5 to play the Oklahoma City. So we meet again in Oklahoma City. Russell Westbrook, James Harden, Kevin Durant, Zach Randolph, Serge Ibaka, TJ Ford, Cephalosha. Okay, man, please. I do not want to lose by this team again. When I said I don't want to lose the team, I really don't want to lose this team again for the second straight year. Game 1, game 2, even it up. Okay, game 3, they take the 2-1 lead. They take the 3-1 lead, and oh my gosh, we're gonna lose to the Thunder again. You really cannot stop the Thunder in this game unless you have a super team like them. So we're gonna have to build an unstoppable team just like them, I guess. So it sucks to see, but we could add 2 championships. Championships are already a 15 winner to beat the Oklahoma City Thunder, but sadly that's not gonna happen. So historic changes. We got the Suns, Bobcats again, I think so. Or okay, the Hornets to the Suns. No, okay. Actually, no, the Pelicans. My bad. So we're probably not gonna have a draft pick. Completely fine with. But dude, we have a late first round pick. We need to find a way to be better than them. I don't know how we're gonna do that. I thought our team was pretty good as it was, but we're probably gonna have to be a little bit more aggressive now that I look at it. So it's whatever though. Frank Vogel, trust me, you did nothing wrong, pal. But I'm just gonna hop into the draft here. And we can see who we're gonna take. So I don't see any real guys again. So can I see at least one real player that I see? No, so I guess we're not drafting today again. So, Kyrie Irving, Paul George, the future of this team, gonna accept that. Qualifying offers Tyler, Darren Collison, 2 guys I would love to bring back. If Curry is afraid, and we do have $12 million to spend, but I'm probably just gonna re-sign our depth, obviously, or our guys. So, Darren Collison, Tyler, I'm gonna re-sign, and then Greg Oden. I'm gonna bring the 3 of you guys back to stay around. So, we're gonna need a backup center, a better one than Kwame Brown. That's probably what we're gonna have to look at. So what do we got? We have Glenn Davis. Obviously, he's power forward. So Kendrick Perkins is re-signing Clement Brown. So KP might not be the worst option in the world for our backup center. Last year as a backup center, he averaged 4 and 7. Glenn Davis is 6'9". I mean, I don't know. I just don't like any of these options. I'm being serious. I don't really like any of these options. So, we can't really trade anybody right now. We could trade J.R. Smith for like a 2-for-1 again, like we did last year. We could throw him in the trade finder and see, because last year's trade was really good. So I'm gonna throw him in the trade, see what we can find for like a backup center, and then a shooting guard that we can start. So, well, we could get Greg Monroe and Ben Gordon. That's kind of what I'm looking for, but not Ben Gordon though. 280 overall, maybe even a 79. So we keep looking. We can get DeAndre Jordan as a backup center. Well, trust me, I would love DeAndre Jordan. So I'm going to try and negotiate with the Clippers here. If we can get DeAndre Jordan and actually, never mind, they don't have anybody. So, we can make a 3-team trade. But I don't know if those were really popular back then. So, we can Ray Allen, 38. Like OJ Mayo, like somebody like him in a 3-team trade. So this will probably get hard though. So we would have to. I'm going to see if I can get this to go through. Really close to getting a 3-team trade to go through. So basically, the Clippers are agreeing to give me DeAndre Jordan, but the Grizzlies are not agreeing to give me OJ Mayo, Ben, and then so maybe it's Kelly Olynyk. Okay, no, Kelly Olynyk probably not going to trade him. Man, we are so close, dude. And the fact that the Grizzlies are actually close to it. Did we trade a first round pick in here? I'll trade I want the Clippers. Okay, so they would. All right, hold on. So the Grizzlies are gonna have to give me. So I don't want to give the Clippers. I don't want to overpay on the Clippers side. The Grizzlies just can't take on anything. So I guess we might have to do a first round pick in the trade. I can trade 2014 first round pick. I can do that though. So Grizzlies, that entice you to give me OJ Mayo? They're losing too much at the point guard spot. How? I'm confused. Hold on. Who said that? The Grizzlies Okay, so somehow are they giving me a point guard? They're not giving me. They're not even giving me a point guard. I mean, they're giving me a 76 overall Ben, but I'm not trading. Darren Collison for this. I'm not doing that. So maybe we have to get another shooting guard. And at this point, dude, I feel like we just run it back instead. So, Ray Allen, like I said. So, Tyreek Evans, is he better to get? Do they have money? Okay, so okay, we're getting somewhere, we're getting somewhere. So they would have to give me Robert Covington. I'm pretty sure they have to trade him, or no. Okay, so we would have to send Jasmine to the Kings, right? Yeah, and then Pacers. So okay, we have to maybe let go of or hold on, we have to trade somebody, right? So no, we don't. So yeah, we okay. There we go. All right, Jar Smith, Tyler. 2 seconds. I'm not sending everything to the Clippers. Obviously, I will give the Kings a first round pick and a second. I'll give the Clippers a second round pick as well. I don't. Why would the Clippers agree to this? I have no clue. They are getting Jar Smith, so I'm gonna try this instead. The Kings are championship contenders. They don't want to ruin what they have. Jar Smith and Tyreek Evans. Oh man. All right. So I mean, I guess so. This would be the best trade offer I have. I can't really find anything else anywhere. I've been looking for like 5 minutes now, so I'm gonna give TJ4 like a big con. This might not make sense, but it will have to trade the line. Trust me, it will. So we're not gonna have a center, which sucks. I should have signed somebody I know. But this will make sense to the trade line. Tyler's going down, so like the guys that's going down once again. Big trade is coming up at the deadline. You'll see soon. The rotation though is Kyrie Irving, J.R. Smith, Paul George, Thaddeus Young, Greg Oden, Batum. Probably like our front court needs some upgrading. Don't worry, that'll be fixed soon with the trade at the deadline. Basically, yeah, I was at the deadline. I didn't expect him to agree to it. It was a pretty bad package, but we did it, I guess. So we got Kevin Love. Doesn't show the full trade. We traded Tyler, Thaddeus Young, two first, and TJ Ward to get Kevin Love. Just like that. Kevin Love is a Pacer. So we now have Kyrie, J.R. Smith, Paul George, Kevin Love, Greg Oden, Nick Batum, Aaron Collison, Barbosa, and then we have Bobby's. I'm probably just gonna run a depth is pretty bad now, but it is fine, dude. We can just shrink our rotation down. I would still love to get one more. So definitely, this team is not complete. This team is not how I like it. I still would love a better center than Greg Oden. I still would love a better shooting guard than J.R. Smith at the moment, but it is good. It is all fine. We're 40-13. Let's keep it going. MVP rookie year going to Giannis Antetokounmpo, six man Jordan, defensive player Dwight Howard. As you can see, Scott Brooks still the coach of the year. But we ended up being number one seed again. Like I said, we're probably just gonna steam through the playoffs again. But none of this matters if we can't just go ahead and win the championship, dude. But here's your player stats. Let's go into the playoffs. You got Atlanta in round one. Let's get Simulate coming around against them. Don't have to look at their team. Probably not that good. We're gonna lose in round one by the Atlanta Hawks of Jeff Teague and Joe Smith. But at this point, I don't know what else you have to do to win, bro. I mean, I guess our bench wasn't that good, but I don't know, bro. But still more I want to do in this video because right now the Thunder's gonna keep winning. I don't care. So I want to at least get. I want to just keep winning shit. I want to get at least 3 championships before the video ends. So, but we can't do that if we can't win a championship. So let's get into the draft lottery. This will not matter. Trust me, this will not matter. We've traded most of our picks anyway. This will not matter. We don't even have a pick. This will not matter. So, all right, team player options. We have Kyrie Irving, which I'm going to accept. Qualifying offers. We have Lodowit. We have Paul George, another guy I want to bring back. Gonna have to extend him. We have 10 million to spend. But honestly, I might not even bring back Jackson. We'll see. Paul George, I am gonna give him a contract, and then we don't have any shooting guard options. So realistically, a sign and trade for J.R. Smith is not out of the realm of possibility. I'm just gonna say that. So could sign trade J.R. Smith. I'll look into it. I probably will though. So J.R. Smith, and Paul George will come back to Indy, so we'll do that. And then we still need a lot of depth, but yeah. So we'll have to figure that out in a sec. But I am going to go ahead and sign and trade J.R. Smith. Sending Eric Gordon. I'm sending J.R. Smith back to Cleveland for Eric Gordon. He's 25. He should develop at least a lot better, in my opinion. So just came off FC averaging 24 points per game. So we get another star next to them, which is great. So now I feel like we just need depth, dude. We just need depth. So I'm gonna fill it out as best as I can. Jared Dudley to a 3-year deal. So that'll be good. We couldn't get the guy, the center or whatever, but it's fine. I'm gonna throw an offer at Jarvis Giles. That's saying we can actually never mind. I can't sign. No, he did sign here, which is great. So I'm gonna just leave it as that. We can sign some vet men players. So Luke, and then Barbosa, offer him a contract back, and then Jermaine O'Neal is here. Wash at this point, but it's fine. Luke doesn't sound with us, but who cares? Then we can get their strict center. We can get Ronnie here. That'll be it. I'll do that, and then Ronnie's not sounding with us, so never mind. Yeah, players getting offers. I'll offer this guy a contract, and no, we're not gonna get him either. I quit, dude. It's so hard getting minimum contracts, but this is your team. Is it good? No clue. We can move Jermaine O'Neal to center, so we can even that out. And then yeah, I don't know if this team is gonna be great. I don't know. Still looking to get a better center. And then yeah, I mean that's what we're gonna deal with for now. We'll do this, and then yeah, 2014. At this point, we might as well just so I'm gonna do the users 2015 draft class, and by the time like 2017, 2018, we don't use it anymore. I'll stop. But yeah, I'll see you guys at the end of the season. At the Knicks, where we get Wilson Chandler and Darko here, we trade Jarvis. See, Jarvis was trash. He was pretty bad. Not gonna lie. Look at this, dude. 7 points as an 82 overall. Look at these shooting numbers are the worst shooting numbers I've ever seen in my life. You're gone, pal. I'm moving Wilson Chandler to the 2, so we'll do that. Yeah. So Thunder is still on top. I just want them to lose one of their guys. Like, I have to see this real quick. Are they gonna ever lose? KD's okay. Westbrook's under contract. Harden's under contract. KD's under. Sadly, they're not losing their team anytime soon. I hate the Thunder, man. They're dominant in modern era and historic eras. It sucks. But now we got to play Klay Thompson, the guy could have got, but obviously Kyrie was obviously the better option. Way better. But okay. We put together the best team I could assemble. We got Wilson Chandler at the deadline, so let's see how this goes against the Detroit Pistons. So we are going to sweep them to play Chicago. So against the Chicago Bulls, we're going to sweep them to play the Miami Heat. LeBron and Wade, or they're actually going to get a game, but we're going to lose one game in the playoffs. Play Thunder. Kings, why couldn't you do? You guys almost did it. You guys were so close, bro. But you guys had a pretty good team. Actually, good at play out. Never mind. I mean, I guess I would rather play you than the Thunder. But game 1, they're gonna take. Game 2, they're gonna take. Game 3, that we're gonna take. Game 4, game 5, game 6. Dang it, bro. Go on to another game 7. If we would have beat them in 6 like that, but sadly, I knew it was too good to beat. But game 6. In Oklahoma City. Come on. We got the momentum. Let's not choke it. Let's not choke it. Come on. Come on. We got this, right? We got this. We're going to lose by 2 points. Bro. What more can a man do to beat the Thunder? What more can a man do? I don't know what else I have to do, seriously. Like, we only have 5 more years left to do this. And I'm getting to a point where it might just be impossible to beat this team. We got a whole bunch of teams rebranding, but to be honest, none of this matters. I want to beat the Thunder at least one time in this freaking video. We could have had a dynasty by now if the Oklahoma City Thunder didn't have KD, Kyrie, and Westbrook. Like, and I'm being so serious when I say that, bro. I guess we might have to get a better. I mean, Greg Oden has done nothing wrong, but 2K. I mean, we have to get a new head coach. That might be the issue. We can get Avery Johnson. They're under contract. We can get Don Nelson. I mean, he has the best ratings across the world. Got the best head coach to beat the Thunder. I mean, that's what we need at this point, right? Are there any head coaches though that would be interesting to sign? I mean, that's the only guy I can see. I mean, everybody else is under contract, so nobody we can really get. They're probably just gonna block me if I even try and negotiate with them. So, yes. So, I mean, is Frank Vogel still here? Because if we can bring him back, that wouldn't be the worst option in the world. So, let me see. Head coaches. Let's see. Phil Jackson. Or not. Yeah, it's Phil. No, it's not Phil Jackson. Never mind. So Don Nelson, Stauffer, Aaron Holland. So honestly, any of these guys, Aaron Holland, these guys don't have the best ratings though. That's what sucks about it, dude. Like these guys have the worst head coaching ratings I saw. So I mean, I see Monty Williams. Oh my gosh, what happened? Why is he such a bad head coach? I thought he was good. But Frank Vogel, he retired. He must retire because for some reason I cannot find Frank Vogel. Unless his contract was already up and he signed with the team. But please tell me we get Don Williams. No, we're not going to get Don Nelson. Freak, dude. So I don't want to try and negotiate with these guys. I mean, at this point, dude, we should decide an assistant head coach to be our head coach, man, right? Mike Malone, dude, can they not block me? Like, I'm offering Mike Malone money. Dang it, I'm just gonna block me, dude. Let me negotiate with you guys, please. Mike Smith. I mean, I guess Dylan Pierce, dude. I don't know. No, I'm not making this a big emphasis, to be honest with you. I just want to. Actually, who's our assistant right now? Steve Clifford is our assistant. I mean, you could promote him. I mean, is he here? Hold on, Steve Clifford. I mean, do we promote him? I mean, he is here. Go to freaking assistant head coach. Okay, Steve Clifford. No, we're just gonna pretend like we promote him as a head coach, but we have any draft picks just to make sure we have pick 29. So I'm not concerned about it. So yeah, 4 more years left to build a contender. Kevin Love, I'm bringing you back, even though you declined his player option. So we have some re-signings to do. That being Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving. So I'm gonna pay you guys as much money as I possibly can. You guys can stay with the team, just like that. We hopefully got our guys back, and yes, we are Aaron Gordon trade, so I'll bring him back as well. Probably gonna be a hard cap after this, but who cares, dude? We're doing everything we can to keep this team intact. So there we go. Aaron Gordon starts to develop, which is great. So only thing else I could see us doing is getting a better center, which I guess I'll look into that. Alright, well, I didn't expect him to agree to this either, but I promise trade override was not on, dude. Like, it was off, so, I mean, we just got DeAndre Jordan, so I need to start showing the shirt. But we got DeAndre Jordan, we traded basically Greg Oden for him, so DeAndre Jordan, higher overall, does he make us better, dude? I have no clue at this point, so I'm re-signing Darko. He doesn't want to resign, whatever, I'm offering you a no trade clause, but I cannot afford to lose you for a contract again, so do that. Yeah. Another year of running it back. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Aldridge led the team to a 73-9 record. So is this the year? Probably not, because the Thunder is still the number 1 seed. Did they lose a guy? They did not. So honestly, no, for some reason this year seems like a great year. This year seems like a win. 24 from Kyrie, 20 from Paul George, 20 from Kevin Love, 18.5 Eric Gordon, 13, and then 10. I might get more engaged with the draft after this season, because we haven't done much the last couple of years. But Charlotte, as you can see, Beal, Kumpo, no, watch us choke the first round. Okay, no, we don't. The Chicago Bulls, now we've been owning them the entire video. Let's not lose this time. Gonna beat them in 7 to play Cleveland. Mo Williams, J.R. Smith. Okay, so J.R. Smith is here. He's playing decent, I guess. Anthony Davis. So AD, he's a stud in this, the historic years from my time using him. The Cavaliers. So we're gonna take game 1. We're gonna take game 2. They're gonna take game 3. We're gonna take game 4, and we're gonna take game 5. Did not play the Thunder. Are you kidding me? Of all these years of losing to the Thunder, the Rockets, the 8 seed Rockets beat them. So it looks like they couldn't have been that good then. They must have lost somebody. No, KD is here. No, they didn't. So we got Houston. So this is our year to finally win a freaking championship, even though this team did beat them. They got Nikola Jokic. But no, he's not the Nikola Jokic we all know today, though. So that's great. Game 1, we're going to take. Game 2, game 3, game 4. Wait a minute. Give me that championship. Let's go. Kevin Love is your finals MVP. So finally, we could have had a lot more, trust me. But you just love to see it. So Paul George, Al Harrington is going to retire. Paul Pierce. I didn't mean to say Paul George. He retired now. Would have been really sad. But we have Barbosa retiring. And Royal Ivy. I don't know, clue. But Utah Jazz, Kings are rebranding. Draft lottery time. We are not going to have a pick in this draft. Probably we traded it. Actually, I have a couple of second round picks. So Rio, I mean, I kind of want to get a more gauge of the draft. We could trade like Jared Dudley to get a pick, a higher pick. So the guy I was looking at was actually Jaylen Brown. I mean, if we can get Jaylen Brown to be the 2 of the future, that does not seem terrible. So I was looking at like Jaylen Brown or Jamal Murray, so a shooting guard, Dejounte Murray, Malcolm Brogdon. So really, I mean, where is he projected to go? Let me see. So he's projected to go to the Celtics 3. So that's pretty realistic. Really realistic, actually. So I'm going to see what I can do. I don't know if we can do it. I'm going to see if I can do it. Close to agreeing to a trade with Wilson Chandler. Like, when I offered it, they said, so they're actually close. They're not completely denying me. They're giving me hope. They didn't say, like, oh, we want to they didn't say something like that. They said, we like what we have so far. So, I mean, Wilson Chandler, I mean, he's really good role player. He's really good in the playoffs too. Do we really want to do this? I mean, could Jared Dudley? Do you want to? Okay, so they're saying that the pick is valuable. if we throw a first round pick in 2019 at you guys, as well as 2020, we're not going to use these picks, and then 2 second round picks at you guys. Does that make it better? Dang, I didn't mean to trade that 2017 first round pick. That sucks. I did not mean to trade that 2017 first round pick, but we do have pick 3 now. I did not mean to trade that. I did not mean to trade 3 first round picks, dude. What am I doing? Now we have no first round pick to trade in the future. Oh, we have pick 3. I did not mean to trade that pick. My bad, guys. I did not mean to trade that pick, but at least we now it makes no sense at all. Now it makes no sense. So now, damn it. Okay. I guess we can still get Jaylen Brown. That makes Wilson Chandler more expendable. I don't know, dude. I did not mean it. I don't know what my thought was, but we have pick 3 now. If Jaylen Brown was even to follow us, so number 1, Ben Simmons. Number 2, Brandon Ingram. Number 3, we could get Jaylen Brown now. And I obviously regret doing the trade, but it seems like the best player here so far. So I did not mean to trade 3. That's my bad. So now we have Kyrie Irving, Darren Collison. That makes Wilson Chandler more expendable, I guess. So can we? I'm gonna try to move. Can we move Nick Batum to the 4? He goes down. We're gonna have to, and move Chandler goes up to the 3. So I guess then Jaylen Brown will play backup too. So we'll do that. He'll be the 2 of the. So maybe it didn't turn out to be too bad. I just didn't mean to trade that much for him. So we have Nick Batum. I'm gonna resign you. So 82 overall. You're still not terrible, but I'm still gonna resign you. Just like that. We have our rotation. Sign a backup center. We're not gonna have a good one. Whatever. I'll sign you. So that'll be it. And then I will see you guys at the end of the season or in the rotation. We can download that real quick. I'm probably just gonna do the one click 2017 draft class thing, but yeah, we'll do that. So we're not going to use it anymore. So we'll do that. And then, I mean, it's not terrible. They still have guys. So once I get to here, like, it's not really that much CPU generated instead of this guy right here. Elliot Alston, that's obviously, he's not real. And it's just a lot of CPU generated. I just hate that. But yeah, there we go. Rotation now is Kyrie Irving, Eric Gordon, Paul George, Kevin Love, DeAndre Jordan, Wilson Chandler, Darren Collison, Nick Batum, and Tango Spiller as your rotation. Jaylen Brown as well in there. So we'll do that. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. We finished off as the number 1 seed again. Got Washington. So John Wall, Nick Young, Torian Prince. This is Prince rookie. This is Torian Prince rookie year. So that's really cool. But probably gonna beat them anyway. So it's all right. We're gonna beat them. Detroit now. So Michael Carter-Williams, Klay Thompson, Leno Gallinari, Greg Monroe. We're going to go ahead and beat them in 5 to play Chicago now. We haven't lost to them. Let's not lose by them this time. We got Houston again. Kyle Anderson, Josh Richardson. So Josh Richardson, is this his rookie year? No. Not going to lie. A 76 overall, averaging 18 points in the playoffs kind of gives me the chills. But not gonna lie, I'm actually gonna go get them together. So game 1, they're gonna take. Game 2, we ended up. Game 3, they take the 2-1 lead. We ended up 2-2. We're going to take the 3-2 lead, and we're going to beat them in 6. Okay, I'm not going to lie. This team in a couple years is going to be scary, but, you know, they still have Nikola Jokic. So we're going to beat them in 6. So just like that, hopefully. So we now have 2 rings for Kawhi and PG. So pretty sure it's Paul George's first ring anyway. Kyrie, this is his second. Okay, so Kyrie has 1 ring in real life. Pretty sure from the Cleveland Cavaliers. So all right, you love to see it. So, Kyrie Irving is, really good. Eventually, I want to have Eric Gordon traded for Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown's going to take his spot. So, for some reason, DeAndre Jordan was mad. So, one thing I'm going to sign and trade him so we can do something this offseason. So, are we going to have a pick? Probably not, because I accidentally traded it to get Jaylen Brown to the Celtics. So, no team player options, no really qualifying offers. So, we have money. We have So really, Wilson Chandler gonna bring him back. Collison is high to elevate him. Gonna bring him back. Wow, Jordan has offers, but I'm not gonna let him walk for nothing. Obviously, probably gonna go ahead and sign and trade him to a team that really wants him. They can give you something good for return. But does he even accept our offer? Does he even accept our offer? You can look at his offer. So he is not actually going to accept the offer. So, dude, I don't want to let DeAndre Jordan walk for nothing, and I especially do not want to have no starting center. So, I mean, let's hopefully might have to offer more money, which I really don't want to do. I'll offer a player option, though. See what he says to that. So you want to sign the contract now, dude. Sign the contract, bro. Thank you. All right. I overpaid on you. just to trade you. So no, it's fine. We'll do that, and then yeah. Sign trading for Andre Drummond. Andre Drummond is a stud in 2K, bro. I remember back then he used to get double double after double double after double double. So give me Andre Drummond on the team. Sign trading for DeAndre Jordan, and then really you have nothing else to do. In like maybe 2 or 1 year, we'll trade Aaron Gordon, Jaylen Brown. Take that spot already up to a 78, which is amazing. Kyrie is actually going down, unexpected, still 25. So not gonna trade him though. And then yeah, just running it back again. Hopefully we can just run it back for the next 3 years and just get a championship and build a dynasty. We won 70 wins though, so even I wouldn't say even better, but the Thunder, bro, how long have they been the 1 seed for? And the fact that they didn't lose their guys. Let me see real quick. Okay, so KD is about 29, Westbrook's 29, James Harden is 28. So I mean, I don't really know what to say there. I mean, but against the Milwaukee Bucks, we got in round one. So it looks like we rebranded our logo, which is nice. So Rajon Rondo, Devin Booker. Booker is a guy I was looking at as well to get, but I couldn't really get a trade done with him. I would love Devin Booker on the team. So like I said, historic rebuilds, man, might be the next thing we do after the draft lottery rebuild. So we got Pistons. Michael Carter Williams never became something, but he's better than he was in real life, though. So, and we guess the Pistons were gonna. We're gonna lose 7. So there we go. It was gonna come eventually. So okay. How many championships I'll be winning in this video? Let me check real quick. So we have won about only 2. So I mean, if we can get it, so what year are we in right now? But it's gonna keep running it back for a couple last years. If we can get at least 2 championships for the last for the next 2 years, that'll be great. But Eric Gordon for the last year, he's probably not gonna be re-signed. That's what we're gonna have to do with him now. 15.5 points per game. We can just see how Jaylen Brown develops here. Draft lottery, not too concerned about. I want to also have one of these rebuilds where I just, keep drafting guys. That'll be fun, dude. Like these rebuilds are really fun to do. I'm gonna say that for sure. We got no really important picks, so let's go in player options where we have Jaylen Brown. Qualifying offers, the Cousins. Free agency, we have nobody too concerned about, so we'll just head straight into. I mean, we could look to maybe get an upgrade over Wilson Chandler. We didn't really win, so we can do that. See what pops up in the finder. So, I mean, nothing too crazy. Kyle Kuzma popped up, but not really what I'm looking for. Justice Winslow. Noel, as you can see. So, there's some young options that were getting offered to me. I mean, I haven't traded Darren Collison yet in the video, which, I mean, to get a point guard is to change up something, I guess. There's not really any options, that's the thing, because all the options, yeah, there's nothing really. So I'm just gonna run it back, grab a center real quick, run it back. I kind of want to get a little younger here at the same magnitude, so I'm gonna see if I can trade Wilson Chandler, and yeah, I'm gonna see if I can do that. So I will try to do this trade here where we trade Darren Collins, Wilson Chandler in the first round pick for Smart, Will Barton, and Bismack Biyombo. They're going to decline that, which is completely fair. I mean, we can throw a couple second round picks at you guys. Okay, maybe we don't have to get either. Okay, so maybe we don't have to ask for Will Barton. Maybe, I mean, I'll be the guy I really want. Joel Embiid is here. I mean, they can't really do this. So, I mean, I would love nothing more to get a guy like, maybe if we can trade Smart for him automatically. Don't know if that helps us out. I'm gonna have to give me $4 million. So, yeah, it might get, or maybe we can get this done. Maybe we can. Okay, so we trade Darren Collison for Marcus Smart, Zach Collins, and Landry Shamet. They're going to decline that. Why? I don't understand. Okay, it's gonna be hard to trade with a contender like the Phoenix Suns, apparently. So, the trade where we get Kenneth Boyd and Bismack Biyombo. Kenneth Boyd, no clue if he's real or not, but he is still 85 overall. Rosen Chandler and Nick Batum, they're going to agree, so it's like we get a backup 5. I also went ahead and traded away Darren Collison for Marcus Smart, so we get a little younger in that way. So yeah, that'll be it, and then I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Alright, so we're the 1 seed. We got the Magic in round 1. So against the Orlando Magic, we are going to go and beat them in fall. Let's actually fix our rotation. Let's shrink it. They want to start Jaylen Brown this year, which, I mean, he's already getting ready to be a strong shooting guard anyway, so I like it. But now we got Boston, so Chris Paul, Gerald Janet. We should not lose by. I know they have Karl-Anthony Towns and all. We're going to sweep them to play New York, so Gerald Henderson. They don't only have a number one. I mean, they do have, like, Randall off the bench. Lonzo Ball at it. Porzingis is good. it'll be difficult. Game one, we're gonna take game two. Never mind, we're gonna beat this team. Now we're in five. Now we got a Phoenix. So Darren Collison. So we're getting, so Darren Collison looking to get his revenge. Monte Ellis, Wilson Chandler, and Nick Batum. They all ganged up on me. Come on, dude. Come on, guys. You don't have to do that. You guys didn't have to gang up on me like this. Game one, we're gonna take game two, even it up. Game three, we take the 2-1 lead. They even it up 2-2. We take the 3-2 lead, and we're gonna beat them in six. We beat our three guys. So now we got one more year left. I'll see you guys next year. Got the Nets in round one, and we are going to go ahead and beat the Nets. We got the Pistons now. Michael Carter Williams still. We're going to beat them 5 to play New York and against the Knicks. This time, Ben Simmons is the MVP, dude. He literally was MVP. Like, Ben could, those numbers are crazy, knowing how not that good he is now. But we're going to beat the Knicks. We're going to beat them 5 to play Golden State. Curry, we're with a pretty good team this time. Stephen Curry, Zach LaVine they drafted. He's still putting up respectable numbers, really good numbers. Jason Tatum they got. Kelly Oubre, which he's a power forward for whatever reason. DeAndre Hayden they got in the draft. They got our guy Jarvis Giles. Olynyk, man, this is a decent team. Cameron Johnson, this is a bright future. Game one, they're gonna take. Game two, game three, we take the 2-1 lead. We're going to go and take the 3-1 lead, and we're going to beat the 5 to end it off with the championship. Hope you guys enjoyed this 10-year rebuild. Took a long time to film. So hope you guys enjoyed. Obviously, the deal with Kyrie Irving, Paul George, Kevin Love, the big three. That really, made us great. I mean, we kept Kevin Love for a long time now that I look at it. But, yeah, that was a really good. It was a really fun one. Hope you guys enjoyed. I signed Trey Lyle, Justin Holiday. Make sure to like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys next time, probably with an off-season rebuild now that probably one of these teams are going to get eliminated, probably the Timberwolves. I'm not Timberwolves, probably the Phoenix Suns next. Hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.